and we're calling it Getting High on Endorphins.
That works.
Getting high, getting high, getting high, getting high, getting high on endorphins. Getting high, getting high, getting high on endorphins. Getting high, getting high, getting high on endorphins. Okay, this is a quiz that we have found on funtrivia.com by BMCS Kim. I assume that's how you say it. It's like an internet handle. And I assume it stands for Bring Me Cool Socks, Kim.
Oh, because Kim normally brings awful socks.
If I know Kim, I know the socks are going to be terrible. So you need to be very specific with her.
Yeah.
Kim.
Sit down.
Listen. Cool socks.
And the cricket quiz.
And bring the cricket quiz as well. So the blurb says, indoor cricket can be played in all weather conditions and is finished in around an hour. This should not be too difficult for those who play the game and hopefully informative for everyone else.
Is it worth even mentioning that indoor cricket can be played in all weather conditions?
Well, maybe if it's really, really sunny outside, you're not allowed to play it. Go outside. Okay then, question 1. We're going to play together, by the way, on this one.
Yes.
I haven't mentioned that. We like playing a quiz together. We don't do it enough. We're quite combative usually. We fight a lot. That's it. So this time we're going to work together and try and beat BMCS Kim. Make her bring us the cool socks.
Fucking Kim.
Question 1. Kim says, how many players make up an indoor cricket team? 11, 8, 3 or 5? Well, there's
How
11.
big's the pitch for a start?
I've literally no idea. But I'm assuming it's like when you're at school and it's raining outside and you're like, right, we're playing indoor cricket. So the whole class is playing indoor cricket. So 30 is right. Tickets. I think so. 11 are in a regular cricket team. I'm going to count that out straight away because if it was the same,
Absolutely.
She wouldn't bother with asking the question. So 8, 3 or 5. I don't think it can be 3.
No.
How could you possibly have a field with only 3 people?
Bowler, wicketkeeper, and one
fielder
chap.
who's also acting as umpire. No, it can't be 3. So 5 or 8. I think 5's too few as well, personally. But we don't know how big the place is.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 8, I think.
So you often play 5-a-side football indoors.
You do, that's true. It's normally 11
So you
side.
can fit 10 people on.
Yeah, on an indoor football pitch. But an indoor football pitch is usually quite small, isn't it? Whereas, I guess it depends. Like a cricket pitch is bigger than a football pitch, isn't it, I think? Do you think? Like an outdoor cricket pitch?
Yeah.
I'd have said so. But you only ever have 11. It's just a different sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have all 22 players on the pitch at once in cricket. I think 8. That's what I think. What do you think? Do you think 5 or 8?
8 seems quite crowded.
Yeah, it might be. But then you say bowler, wicketkeeper, and then you've got 6 fielders. So 3 on the leg side, 3 on the onside.
Yeah.
Don't know. I feel like it should be 8. Because if you only have 5, you've only got 3 outfielders. This is going to be so difficult to bowl.
But that's only as many as you have like in rounders.
I guess so, but you got the baseman in rounders.
I just don't have many friends.
That's about as many as you have in rounders. You have you, the bat, and the ball. That's 3, isn't it? I'm going to say 8. I'm making an executive decision.
Yeah.
8. And we're going to have to do the answers at the end because Kim has not done the quiz in a way that we can do the answers after each one. So these socks better be fucking cool. Question 2. One team's innings consists of how many overs? she's done it in a weird order. Is it 8, 16, 32 or 64? I'm going to count 64 out straight away.
Yes.
So long.
It can be... A game can be played in an hour.
Yes. Assuming that the overs are 6 balls, which I would assume they would be.
Yeah.
Then there's no way it's 64.
No.
If you bowl at if you're going at international run rates, that's going to take you 6 or 7 hours the way that they bowl at the moment.
I'm going to rule out 32 then.
Even 32 is too many, yeah, because a minute and over, that's not going to happen. You need to switch over. So, yeah, it's got to be 8 or 16. If you're saying there's 8 players, 8 batsmen for 8 overs, that means each batsman should get an over. That doesn't seem like very many.
No.
And you're not going to have to fetch the ball either. So overs
could be quite quick.
Quickly done, yeah.
2 overs each, on average.
Yes, yeah, and then... Ooh. No, because you have the wicket keeper. They can't bowl. So, if there's 7 bowlers, you say 5 of them maybe can actually bowl. 3 overs each. That would make sense.
Yeah. Should we go 16?
I think 16. Yeah. 16. Tickety tick. Okay. Question 3.
It's a long one.
It is a long one. The ball is constantly live in indoor cricket. The fielders had better... What? Oh, the fielders had better keep on their toes as the batsman can sneak runs at any time. What?
Nice.
So, while the bowler's like running up, they're going to be running up and down the pitch. Does whoever gets near the other end. Hit it, run.
It's like rush cricket.
This sounds
like
awesome.
Rush Kohli.
Yeah, it's like rush goalie. It's rush batsman. There are some exceptions though. Which of the following is not an instance of the ball becoming dead? Okay, so 3 are true, 1 is false. So the ball leaves the playing area. The fielders are disputing an umpiring decision. The ball hits the top net before reaching the batsman. What is that? The top net?
Like the roof.
Well, I assume the roof. What's the top net?
It could be a netted roof.
But
a net roof.
I assume that the point of this is you can just play anywhere. You can't make it so you have to have a net in your roof to be able to play. That's weird.
Top net or equivalent.
Or equivalent, I guess roof.
Light.
Yeah. Light. Yeah. Yeah, if you hit the lights, then not only is the ball dead, you're going to be dead and all.
You're going to be in trouble.
Or the umpire has called over is the last option. I think, so the ball leaves the playing area.
You can't run then, surely, can you?
That's going to be a 4, isn't it? A 4 or a 6, surely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, surely at that point you can't run. So, I would say that. So, so we're looking for one that isn't dead. So that one, I reckon, is dead.
Yeah.
Fielders disputing an umpiring decision.
Surely it's
probably
dead.
That's going to be dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can't. They can't just be running back and forwards.
Just make them make loads of controversial decisions.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Just constantly keep kicking it. So I think, that's got to be dead. Ball hits the top net before reaching the batsman. I think that could still be live.
I think so.
That could still be live.
You're just a rubbish bowler.
Yeah. Or the umpire calling over. So...
Surely if the umpire calls over and you have to switch...
Yeah, you have to be switching ends. You can't be trying to switch your fielding positions around and then be trying to run people out as well. Surely not. Yeah, that's got to be dead, hasn't it? So I think ball hits the top net is not dead. Okay, we're in. I still don't know what the top net is, but it's not helping. Question 4. Nice simple one here. True or false? A male can bowl to a female. Now that's interesting. That suggests that it's a mixed sport.
Oh, yes.
Which is unusual, isn't it? Mixed sports aren't very common. So that's good. Can a male bowl to a female?
I don't see why not.
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
Because what happens if you get a man out? If you're a man bowling to a man, he gets him out halfway through the over. You can't have to switch bowlers at that point, can you?
Yeah, or if it's male in the field batsman, male and female batsman already
Yeah, on strike. Yeah. That's a much more solid idea. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
so they
got
must
to be
have
able
to be able
to.
to,
I
yeah.
reckon so. Yeah, we're going to go true with that one. Nice and easy. Question 5. This sounds fun. Which of these is not a breach of uniform regulations?
Not a breach.
Yeah. So all of these are except for one. Short pants.
Short pants.
I got my short pants on. Leather-soled shoes, jeans, and different coloured t-shirts. Now, when she says different coloured t-shirts,
As in everybody's wearing a different colour.
oh yeah, I see. I thought she meant one t-shirt that had multiple different colours on it, like a rainbow t-shirt. Breach.
You have a limit.
Of numbers of colours you can have in
Yeah.
your shirt. Yeah, very strictly controlled as well. It seems like a very strictly controlled sport. I'm shaking my head.
So what are we looking for? Which one?
So, which one of these is not a breach?
Not a breach.
So, leather-soled shoes, that's obvious. You're not allowed to wear leather-soled shoes in a gym, like in a sports hall.
So that's a breach.
That's constantly a breach.
Yeah.
I mean, if you come in leather-soled shoes, the ball's not going to be dead. You're going to be dead.
Jeans.
Jeans. I reckon that's going to be a breach.
Surely you can't wear
Yeah,
jeans,
it's
can you?
More for the fact that they're not very flexible, are they? You're not going to be able to field well.
And you
in
can't
jeans.
ruin your Sunday best.
That's true as well, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to get them all sweaty or crickety. Oh, when you're rubbing the ball as well.
Oh, of course.
You're going to get all red on your jeans. So yeah, I think jeans are going to be a breach. Short pants or different coloured t-shirts. No, we're assuming that different coloured t-shirts is what you say, like different colours around the team.
Yeah,
Surely that's got to be a breach, isn't it?
because you won't be able to see the ball coming. Because
When they're not a sight screen.
yeah.
No, surely because you got to work out which team you're on.
Well, if you're if you're batting, there's only you and the other person with the bat.
That's a good point. And in cricket, they all wear white, don't they? I'm changing my answer, I think. Yeah, maybe different colour t-shirts is fine then. And short pants are a breach. Why would short pants be a breach? Do you think they mean pants as in the American pants, like shorts?
Yeah, I guess so.
And not like little knickers,
So if
tiny knickers.
you wear shorts or you wear trousers. Nothing in between.
3/4, fuck off.
Are we going short pants then?
Short pants. Which of these is not a breach? No, I think different coloured t-shirts are not a breach.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think short pants are a breach. I don't know why they would be a breach.
No.
But I guess in cricket you're not allowed to wear shorts, are you? In like outdoor cricket, they always have to wear trousers.
Yeah.
Even in like the stinking heat in Sri Lanka and stuff, they're always wearing short trousers. So, number 6: can a batsman be given out LBW, leg before wicket?
Surely.
Yes or no? I would expect you to be able to.
But the fact that asking the question.
Yeah, playing a bit of.
Otherwise, you just boot the ball around.
Yeah, you can't just be. Well, the fact that you can just run whenever you want is making me think that the rules aren't that strict. So maybe you can't be given out LBW. It would be hard. I don't know what ball they use. I'm assuming a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's only going to be as hard as giving LBW outdoors. But if the batsmen are running around all the time, for the umpire to keep track of that.
But then you just say you're running between the wickets as the bowler bowls.
Yeah.
You just
Slide tackle it.
Yeah, you just literally just
Flying karate kick.
yeah, get in the way. Just put your legs in the way.
Yeah.
That can't be allowed, surely.
That's a good point. I don't know. It's tough because I don't know why she would have asked the question otherwise. But maybe that's why, to try and trick people like us. Maybe you can, but the rules are different. Maybe the LBW rule is slightly different in indoor cricket. And that's why she's asked the question, because she wants to educate us about how it's different.
Okay, we'll play her game.
So yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yes. Question 7. A batsman can be given out court even when the ball has rebounded off any of the nets except which one? Now, this is really hard. You haven't explained the nets, Kim. If this is a quiz for beginners, how are we supposed to know where any of the nets are?
So
the question, there's the options.
Do you think they just play it in nets, like in cricket nets?
Like cricket? No, but how? Oh, maybe it is, and so that you can only have 3 people. You have a wicket keeper, a bowler. No, because who would catch it?
The third person.
And who would bowl all the time? And maybe no, because you wouldn't need a wicketkeeper. So the options are top net, back net, the net behind the batsman, which I thought would be the back net, or the side net.
Back as in behind the bowler.
Behind the bowler, I guess, or side nets. So the way she's describing it, it sounds like there's nets everywhere.
Yeah.
So a net behind the bowler, a net behind the batsman, the side nets and the top net. So yeah, in a net, in like a cricket net, there's a net over the top, isn't there? There's netting everywhere apart from the bit where the bowler runs in. And I guess they've put a net behind the bowler.
Could just make it a bit longer.
So where are the fielders? Who's catching the ball?
I think you could...
Straight? They're like, if you hit it straight out of the net. I guess they could be a bit wider, maybe.
Yeah.
It could be wider than... Okay.
So would that make us reduce the number of people?
Yeah, are we allowed to go back and change? I mean, we haven't submitted yet, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'd change it to 5 rather than 8.
Yeah, let's go 5. Okay. 5 might be too many. Maybe it's 3.
Surely not. You wouldn't just have 3 people
3 batsmen, yeah. You wouldn't just have 3 batsmen, would you? Okay. So back to question. So we've changed our answer for question 1 to 5. Question 7. Batsman can be given out caught even when the ball has rebounded off any of the nets, except which one? Top net, back net, net behind the batsman, side nets.
I would have thought back net. That's a 6.
Yes, that's a good shout. If you've hit it well enough to get it to the back net, that's a boundary, surely. So if it hits the net behind the batsman, you've snicked it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So that could easily be caught by slips. So that would be realistic. The top net, you've hit it, you've skied it up in the air. That should be caught as well. Side nets, I don't know. If you've hit the side net, that feels unfair to be given caught out. But I guess if it's in the air enough that it would bounce off the side net to somebody, you feasibly could have been caught in the field. So yeah, the only one that doesn't seem fair is the back net. If assuming that the back net is the net behind the bowler, then yes, I think that's right. I think we've logicked that out. That's good. Back net, click.
Back of the net.
This is quite hard, isn't it?
It's
quite a hard quiz. It's really hard when you don't know anything about a sport. Question 8. Assuming the batsman can only take one physical run, what is the most that he can... what is the most that can be scored off any one delivery? 6, 9, 7. Why have you done this? 6, 7, 9 or 10?
Say again.
Assuming the batsman only take one physical run, what is the most that can be scored of any one delivery?
7.
A 6 plus 1, you would assume.
Yeah, because they're allowed to run at any time, so they can run on a 6.
Yeah, so they've run and they've hit a 6, assuming that 6 is... Well,
yeah.
It's got to be a 6, hasn't it? You've got to... I assume that the point of indoor cricket is to be kind of like outdoor cricket.
Yeah.
So you must give 6s for hitting the back net, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon.
And then, you get an extra 1 run. You wouldn't give 9, would you? 9 plus a run. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Or 8. Or 5. 5 is a possibility, I think.
Ooh, 5 is if everything's a 4. If you hit the net.
No, so 5 isn't on the list. But 5, it would have to be given a 5 for hitting a net plus 1. It would be 6.
You wouldn't be.
I can't think they would give you 5.
Why would they give you 5? Well,
just because metric, isn't it? Yeah. I think 7. I think you're right. 7's got to be right. Tick. Question 9. Is it possible for the last over of an innings to go on indefinitely? Yes or no? What are they talking about?
What?
Is it like...
Why would you even ask that question if it couldn't?
Yeah. Is it like 10-pin bowling, where if you get a strike, you get another go? If you hit a 6 on your last delivery, you get another go?
It could be.
I mean, it's got to be, surely. Because you're right, why would you possibly ask this question unless, again, it's a teaching opportunity, and she's like, well, no, it can't, but it can go on for 2 days. At which point the batsmen die. I think...
Is it possible for the last over of an innings to go on indefinitely?
I mean, it's got to be, hasn't it? Surely.
No, we're playing
the quiz.
Playing Kim now, aren't we?
Why? Like, I think we're better quiz masters than Kim, because we wouldn't have asked this question. We'd have phrased it in a different way.
Yes.
Because there's no reason to raise it unless it's yes. Same with the LBW.
Yeah, the way we would have asked it is when can it go on indefinitely?
Yes. Yeah, or some other way. How long is the longest you can go on? And then it could be indefinitely, could be one of the options. I think it's got to be yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ticking yes. It'd be just like real cricket. It can go on forever. Question 10, the last one. The winner of a tied match is determined by the number of blank 1. Now, we've just got to fill in the answer. She's not giving us multiple choice. She's trying to trick us with her last question, is Kim.
1 word only.
1 word only.
By the number of blank
By the
1.
number of blanks 1. The winner of a tied match is determined by the number of overs 1, but that doesn't make sense. Unless you play it like whist, like you play rounds, so you get an over each as batting, and then whoever gets the most runs in each over, or in that, like you get an over each, 6 balls each, and whoever scores the most in their 6 balls wins that over, and you play it like that. But no, it said one team's innings. Oh, and that might be why it could go on indefinitely, because you draw every time.
So what have they tied?
Number of overs 1, I guess. So
but then you can determine the winner of a tied match by the same way you're trying to determine the winner.
What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. I got confused. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense, does it? So, how else is it broken down? The number of somethings 1. Tosses? You have to do a toss before each over to see who goes first?
No, surely not.
I mean, it would be a terrible way to win a tiebreak, wouldn't it? To win on a coin toss. But what else could it be?
Number of overs.
Number of... Like, it's hard to even think of words that can fit in that, in a cricket sense. Number of balls 1. That doesn't make sense.
Even like number of 6s 1.
You wouldn't say that, would you? Like, I would think number of wickets would be the tie. If you scored the same amount of runs, it would be wickets. But you wouldn't say number of wickets 1, would you? Or maybe it would. Maybe it's written by somebody who's not... English isn't their first language. Although everything seems to be written fairly...
Or has never watched indoor cricket.
You're saying that you wrote it. Is that what you're saying? You are SMBC, Kim. It was you all along. M. Night Shyamalan. What are we going for?
Wickets.
Wickets?
Yeah.
Put in wickets. Okay, I'm going to type it in. Number of wickets 1. Okay. Submit my answers. Get out your red pens, Kim. Let's see how you did. Right. Oh, first answer was 8. Our original answer. It says, while there are specific 6-a-side competitions, the official amount of players is 8. A side can still compete with 1 or 2 players missing. In this instance, the opposing captain selects usually the weaker players to bowl and bat again to fill the overs. The opposing captain gets to pick the team who's missing players. They get to pick players off that. Interesting. 69% of people got that correct. And so did we until we changed our answer. Damn it. Question 2. We were correct. 16 overs. 4 partnerships bat for 4 overs each. Ah, that's interesting. In the event of a wicket being taken, 5 runs are deducted from the score, but the player continues to bat. Thus, it's possible for a team to finish the innings with a negative score. That's cool as well. Question 3. We were wrong. The ball is constantly live unless the fielders are disputing an umpiring decision. So and the batsmen are just sneaking runs. So
the umpires still have to be counting the runs.
Yeah, so they're trying to decide.
An argument.
No, I'm right. Team. Number 1. Yeah, that'd be really hard to count. It's really hard to count when people are talking to you. Kim says, I've often seen a whole fielding side go up to the umpire following a contentious not-out decision, only to see the batsman sneak 1 or more additional runs. If the ball hits the top net before reaching the batsman, 2 runs are applied, but fortunately, no attempt can be made to strike the ball.
That seems like the perfect time to strike the ball.
To go and smack the ball. But, yeah. I mean, the top net is high, isn't it? So the bowlers messed that up. And I assume it's a no ball, right?
Yeah.
So 2 runs are applied and it's a no ball, surely. Because otherwise you just do that. You just toss it at the top net the whole time, give them 2 runs per ball, and then you just have to score more than 2 every ball, and you win. Question 4, we were right. A male can bowl to a female. In mixed competitions, this is true. It's not going to be true in non-mixed competitions, is it? Oh no, I'd like to bowl, please, sir. However, the umpire can order a bowler to slow down or spin the ball less, according to the skill level of the batter. Now, that is a lot of pressure to put on the umpire.
It's also not a competition, then, is it?
No.
Why would I try and get better if the umpire's just going to tell me to not be better?
Stop being so good. Stop spinning the ball so much.
Stop doing that thing with your wrist to make it bounce.
Make it bounce funny. In men's competitions, ladies can play at their own discretion. Oh, okay. So you can do it mixed in a non-mixed tournament, although it is still considered poor form to bowl too fast to women. I see. Question 5. Which of these is not a breach of uniform regulations? We were wrong. The answer was short pants.
Short pants.
Short pants are not a breach. They are acceptable and comfortable. I don't want your judgment, Kim. Except for the carpet burn on Gray's knees. So they're playing on carpet. It's not a lacquered floor. I guess a lacquered floor you would never be able to spin the ball, would you?
That's true.
Like a hardwood floor. So
well,
carpet.
You're only going to be asked to reduce the spin anyway.
So. Yeah. We may as well play on hardwood. Players will not be permitted to enter the court in leather-soled shoes. We said that for scuff mark reasons. A team must all wear the same colour of shirt, although depending on the strictness of the umpire, they may be of different shades and design.
Different design?
Whatever you got.
There's different colours then, isn't it?
I mean, I assume she means like one that has like...
This is a stupid game.
I hate you. Hate the umpire. Question 6. Can a batsman be given out LBW? The answer is yes.
Hooray.
Although rare, a player may be given out LBW if he has made no attempt to make contact with the ball and it would have gone on to hit the stumps. Generally, only inexperienced players would be dismissed in this manner, as only a cursory movement of the bat would render the appeal unsuccessful.
Cursory movement?
I tried. I'm just not very good. Leave me alone. So unlike, I guess similar to cricket, it's like if you're outside the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the rule if you're outside the line. So they've bastardized the rules a little bit, but that makes sense. Question 7. We were right. You can be given caught out on any net apart from the back net, which is given a 6. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Assuming the batsman can only take 1 physical run, 9 can be scored off the ball. Now, I want to read the answer for this. A ball that is over the batsman's shoulders or has bounced off the pitch is a no ball. This gives 2 bonus runs.
Has bounced off the pitch, so you can't spin it.
Wait, what? Has bounced...
Oh, like out the net?
Out... out of the net, or like out of the side nets.
Yeah, like completely off the pitch, not just bounced off the ground, like when you bowl.
Oh, I see what you mean, like off the cut strip, effectively.
Yes.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yes, that would make sense, because that's a no ball in regular cricket, isn't it, as well? So a ball is over the batsman's shoulder, so you can't bowl bouncers, which makes sense, I guess, because the side nets are there, so hooking and cutting isn't going to be a good thing to do. You need to be able to hit straight.
Yeah.
And if it's bounced off the pitch is a no ball and gives 2 bonus runs. Okay. Well, 32% of players answered that correctly. And there was 4 answers, so pretty much average. Question 9. Is it possible for the last over of an innings to go indefinitely? Of course it is. Of course it is. Wides and no balls are not bowled again, except in the final over of an innings. Oh, I see. The batsmen have the choice to have the ball bowled again. The rule is to stop a bowling side who are winning by more than 12 runs simply bowling 6 unhittable wides and hence winning the game. Yeah, that makes sense. An umpire may, at his discretion, call the match complete if it descends into farce or the batters have won by an enormous margin. Well, I like a game that can descend into farce. So I don't like this game. Wait, what? Question 10, the answer, not wickets, was skins. Now, I don't know what that means. The first batting pair of the first batting pair of Team 2 compete against the first pair from Team 1, and so on. Oh, so here's what I said, but not exactly. So the pair with the highest score are awarded a skin, and in the event of a draw, the team with the most skins wins the game. Is that that surely is very likely, or not very likely, but it's definitely possible for it to be a draw as well.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you've got the same amount of runs overall surely would mean that you're going to win a similar number of skins.
Yes.
Unless one partnership has been really good, I suppose.
Yeah.
So it could easily be another draw. There's only 4 skins. So that doesn't seem like a very good tiebreaker. So our final score, 5 out of 10. I think that's all right.
I'll take that.
For a sport that we know nothing about, we've done pretty well there.
Know a little bit about it. It's still cricket.
We know cricket, don't we? Yeah. I recommend you get some socks with leopard print on them. Not very cool, but kind of cool. Kim? Getting high, getting high, getting high, getting high, getting high on endorphins. Getting high, getting high, getting high on endorphins. Getting high, getting high, getting high on endorphins.